Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and on the last day available we finally made it to COG. I had to cheat it out like you're gonna see. Actually, as you may have seen from the thumbnail, I made it with BUSTER rocket, but I have to be completely honest with you, and I cheated the 3 legend ranks out with my favorite hero deck because I needed to make it quick. So this was actually used only for the last part, as you're gonna see from the replays. So we have also not some crazy rank ups, as apparently I was, guys, so damn lucky, and most of the rank up with this deck was actually were by duelists that surrendered. So I don't know why, maybe they braked. I was so lucky, and also with this, guys, I didn't face not a single Gookie deck. So with that said, you know, because with these against Goki, I didn't even try it because I don't know how it could perform, and so I'm really happy actually to have been able to make it. Honestly, I won't suggest this as a COG-worthy deck. Of course, it's just for fun, but I made it with this, and on the last day, literally. So it is a fun deck to play with, but of course, yes, one of the biggest issue that is, if your opponent has more than one back row, you're gone. You can't do nothing, basically. So before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with Varys and his BUSTER rocket deck. So this is something I already talked to you about, that I had in mind, that some of you suggested. Not so good as I thought, as I hoped, but it is kinda nice. So BUSTER, BLADER, and of course ROKKETS. Let me start from the extra deck. So as you can see right there, we have the Spices edition that are the BUSTER Dragon, and of course the BUSTER Blade Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. Then we have some cool level 8 synchro, the other Dragon Archfiend. You can go with the what's the name of the other one, the Black Dragon one. Wait a minute, I'm gonna search it for you. Dragon level 8, there you go. I mean this one, the Dog and Dragon. You can use this as well, but this will come in handy as it can clear the field, so it can be nice. And then I have also Nimaru, not because of, I mean, you won't be able to summon him as a 6k beater, but is anyway a 3k beater that can't be destroyed by card effects, so it can be a good choice, you know what I mean? Then we have your turn 1, your only turn 1 Nightmare with just a couple of Rockets monster and Malevolent Sin, because why not? And now for the last part, we have of course Quad Border Dragon and Border Dragon. But to be honest, guys, not only in the replays but in the whole climb, I didn't use these guys not even once. So they were there, but when it came to a choice, I always preferred to go with either Synchronic Seas, so you could definitely remove these two and play one more copy of BUSTER Dragon and definitely one more copy of the Fusion guy. Definitely, because believe me, it will happen more often to be able to have a couple of destructions with memories in order to summon 2 of the swordsmen instead of summoning these 2 guys. Totally. So you can definitely take these out and do it like this. It will be probably better. Then let's go to the main deck. We have peak for performance to begin with. Nothing special. We just begin with Mountain on the field. Why? Because we want a card to pop with the effect of Rocket Tracer in order to special summon a rocket from the deck. There's nothing more to that. I mean, we have a nice boost for the dragons as long as Mountain stays on the field, but it's not for that, of course. triple Buster Whelp, the main searcher, triple Destruction Sword Memories, of course, just one of this because they're both searchable and recyclable, because when they're in the graveyard you can discard a Destruction Sword card in this case to recycle it, or you can discard a genetic card in this other case to recycle this one. Then just two Buster Blader, the Destruction Swordmaster, these ones, and not the classic Buster Blader, because these guys count as a Swordmaster, actually a Destruction Swordmaster card, and that's what you want to have, because if you have this in your hand, you can discard it to activate this, you can discard this to recover any of these two cards, so definitely this one is what you want, definitely. Also, most of the times when you have already a trap card and you summon your Buster Whelp, you want to have one of these two guys, so that when you discard it with the effect of this, with the cast of Destruction Sword Memories, you discard this guy, so it's already in the graveyard, and after you activate this, you can straight away go into your fusion summon, because most of the times you're already gonna have a dragon in the graveyard thanks to the Rocket Tracer and actually the Rocket combos, right? Then we have the triple Rocket Tracer and one each of the guys, because of course you want to have triple Quick Launch, because just with Quick Launch and with peak performance with the skill, you have basically access to Buster Dragon or to a turn 1 like Nightmare if you go first without your normal summon. That's the thing. So Quick Launch actually allows you to have either turn 1 alone or the Buster Dragon, so a big piece of the combo, without even performing your normal summon. So that's it. So ideally your main combo, your perfect main combo would be to have either a Destruction Sword Memories or one of these two guys in your hand, the Buster Blader and a Quick Launch. You start with Quick Launch, you go with your Rocket Tracer, then you activate the effect, summon any of the other guys, go with Buster Dragon on the field, then you summon the Whelp, add either of these two pieces that you're missing, and then you set your Destruction Sword Memories and you're ready to go, because next turn you activate this, discard this one that you have in your hand, and you're gonna have in the graveyard the trap, the Buster Blader, and actually two dragons, because the two Rocket Dragons, right? And you can go straight away into your fusion summon having your Buster Dragon in the field. I think I'm gonna see this in one of the replays, so stay tuned for those. And then Monster Reborn, because why not? That is all, guys, for the explanation. Again, it simply loses to a Book of Moon. Basically a Book of Moon or a Compulsory or a Crackdown or whatever you want. Actually, Crackdown is just so bad for this deck. You know why? Because if they steal with Crackdown, they steal your Buster Blade, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, you have no chance other than surrendering, because your deck is all dragons, and if your opponent steals this, you can't do nothing. So is it like that? Again, guys, I made it. I was really lucky, not gonna lie, and I'm not gonna suggest you this as a cog-worthy deck, but it is what it is. I made it, and that is all for the explanation, and we can jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. This was my rank up. I hope this is not, I mean, I saved also the ones that where my opponent just surrendered, just to show you that I was just so lucky. So it's Aztega Force, as you can see right there, and I have the combo that I was talking about. So Quick Launch to have access to Buster Blader. Actually, this was the combo to have Buster Blader, but I decided to go with Evil's Room because I did not feel confident to go with my combo. But right here you could have gone with Buster Dragon, then summon your Buster Whelp, had the trap, then next turn you activate the trap, discard this, you know, and then you're good to go, because you're gonna have Buster Blader, a dragon in the graveyard, and your fusion on the field. So that's it. So I went anyway with this, as you can see, grabbing my trap anyway. I did everything exactly the same, but I instead decided to go with Nightmare because I was afraid of having I don't know what. There you go, Infernity, so I think it was the best choice. So Nightmare this time, as you can see, to go in the end phase, because he did nothing more than that. At this point I went with Buster Dragon, but he just scooped, because of course I would have had my fusion guy and the Synchro Monster. That's how you do it. There you go. Second duel, this was on a 3-win streak. This was the 4th one in a row. We have Xiangang and Xiansheng. Let's see what we have. It's him to go first, right? So he's got Spiral Frame Strike to begin with. So of course, we're gonna speed things up. He's gonna end up with 2 interruption. As you can see, usual Pendulum stuff or die stuff with the 2 level 7, 2 level 4, so it's gonna end up with the Dweller and the Doom Rider, right? There you go. So we have to be careful about that. We don't care about the Abyss Dweller though. So Rocket Tracer to begin with, to just have of course our Synchro Summon. I decided to go with the Hot Dragon Dragon Archfiend. He had to pop it, but luckily for us we had the Monster Reborn, so we can bring the guy back and we could just pop everything. So that's why I prefer this. There you go, easy clean. And also we have this as a protection to summon any guy. But this was a very nice duel because look at this, it's got the Joker to begin with, grabbing the Pendulum. I could have gone into my combo like already, but I'm just waiting. So he's got the Pendulum Summon, he's got basically so much stuff still. So he went with Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon, and now look at this. They both are dragons, so I decided to go right there, right? I went with my Destructions for Memories, I summoned my guy, but moreover it was just because I wanted to have this in the graveyard. Discarding the Buster Blader, I already have a dragon, so I can just use the trap on straight away, toggle on, boom, my Buster Blader, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman. But the point, so both are dragons, so no effects for them, right? But look at this, I forgot you could use the effect, make both level 7 and use this as a monster to Xyz summon with. Boom, he's got big guy. He decided to steal the Dragon, the fusion, of course. I popped my boy, and that was a mistake. Because, I mean, this guy could have done nothing, right? So why pop it? Just pop this, that is the only one that can attack. He made his misplay, and I had my Destiny draw. Look at that, I could just attack with my Buster Blader, having his attack buffed by the Quick Play spell card that came in handy to my hand. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, interrupting actually a rank up right now. Peak performance, of course, for us as always. It's him to go first, though. It is first movement solo, so such long time that I didn't see Melodious out there. But in the last day to reach Cog, you know what I mean? You can see everything, literally everything. So we have the usual combo, so he's gonna go with the Bloom Diva, the Melodious Choir, and in defense position, this is annoying because it can't be destroyed by card effects, and then Sonata, but it's not that the issue. So Rocket Tracer to begin with, the combo with Quick Launch to have a couple of guys on the field, as you can see right there. Now at this point, keep in mind I could have just gone with the level 12, the Onimaru, that can be destroyed by battle, so he didn't have Hanao to that, but I decided to go with Buster Dragon to negate effect, and then I just set this, and as I told you, I have everything right now, right? Because I have the Buster Dragon, I have this to discard, and when I activate this and I discard the Buster Blader, I can just use the fusion, the trap card from the graveyard, and I have my fusion guy ready with everything, with everyone that is a dragon. So he has the score to pop my to destroy my Silver Rocket, not that much of an issue, honestly. Also, we got the Rocket Tracer back, the summon from the deck, thanks to Silver Rocket Dragon. Is when he just went, he decided to go all in as soon as he entered the battle phase. Surprise! Buster Blader, then the fusion, the trap, of course, from the graveyard to fusion summon my boy. Everything is a dragon, and everything comes to defense. This guy has 6800 attack. There's nothing he can do. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. This should be Galaxy Eyes. So Galaxy Eyes, actually, as well as every other deck that uses dragons, are actually pretty cool matchup for us, right? Because we don't need Buster Dragon on the field. So I just went, of course, with Nightmare in this case, because there's no point in going into our Buster Dragon. They're already dragons, right? So it's got Xyz Galaxy to begin with. So this is one of the last time I'm gonna say this, right? And I mean, of course, Nvidia's, and it's got, of course, the stuff Nightmare to set the Galaxy Eye, so he's stopped. Even if he grabs another Galaxy Zero, we don't care because he can't activate to per turn. And Phase, Destruction Sword memories, and that's pretty nice. Now I pick the Rocket Tracer so I can just use the effect to pop the Nightmare to summon. As you can see, I went for Malevolence in this case just to go for lethal. I mean, there was not need for my Dragon Destroyer, as you can see. Just went all in with this, but keep in mind I could have popped my own Buster BLADER in order to have it in the graveyard and then go into my Buster Fusion, but I couldn't have done that in this turn, because when you activate the effect of a Rocket Tracer, you are locked into Dark Monster, so you can't summon the Fusion guy because it is light. I actually could have waited for next turn, and I would have still made it, because of course every monster that we would have summoned would have been negated from my Dragon Destroyer's effect. Blue Angel is the next opponent, so it's him to go first again. And we have what? Triple set, nothing more than that. So just begin with Rocket Tracer and the combo with Quick Launch, popping the Quick Launch. It's got Book of Moon, not that much of an issue. So at this point I went with Metal Rocket Dragon and Rocket Tracer again. It's got Warning Point, so nothing I could do except attacking. Also Quick Launch pops my Rocket Tracer, but that's fine. It's got World Legacy Memory, so guess what? We have Mekk-Knights. Weren't you excited? Actually, weren't you worried that we still didn't find them, right? There you go, it's got Mekk-Knight Blue Sky. I mean, you can just go on with this full combo. Of course, it's gonna normal summon the Avram, the guy to grab the secret. So yes, Omni Negation, Omni Effect Negation, there you go. And that just popped the guy, the tuner guy, no worries. We got Rocket Tracer to begin with. I used the effect to trigger is negation, as you can see right there. That's fine for me. And then Buster Dragon to make everything like a dragon, because you know now the combo that is coming out, right? So as soon as he summoned that, I decided to go with the combo, because I didn't want him to activate the effect and tag out. That is the thing. So there you go, I just went with my boy Buster Blade, the Dragon Destroyer Swordsman, and now he can't do nothing. Everything is in defense. Then he went on with the Unicorn, but the Unicorn becomes a dragon, so he can't do nothing. Again, Mermaid, and still nothing to do. Everything in defense. Even if he really comes to me, you can't do nothing. I've pulled out the combo. There's nothing you could do. But again, guys, as you can see, I completely, of course, it was a lot of fun against Mekk-Knight. But of course, keep in mind, if he just had a Book of Moon, none of this could have happened. That's why I told you in the beginning, this deck loses to Book of Moon. That's how you did, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, this was the rank up duel. There you go. Against Kaitenger. So, unfortunately, now that we needed the Buster Blade combo, we didn't have it. But, as I told you, when I told you I was so lucky, this is only one of the 3 times that it happened. I mean, even the other one that I showed you, he basically surrendered. There you go, he just began, I did nothing, and he surrendered. I mean, again guys, I was so lucky. So, I'm not gonna hide that from you. I was so lucky, but matter of fact, I did it. So, again guys, thanks a lot for the support, even in the streams guys, I really appreciate that. Can't wait for the next one. It's gonna be, of course, on this Saturday. Of course, wait for my post. I'm gonna update you as always. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below of this deck, and I hope we can get some cards to make this a little bit less vulnerable to spell and trap cards. Who knows? Anyway, we made it. Can't wait for the ban list to drop out, honestly. And also, I'm still waiting for a structure deck that I hope will come soon. Maybe about something that I do like. Again, guys, thanks a lot for watching. And as always, see you in the next one.